But okay, perfect. We're going to get started on today's workshop. It is record producing B2B, and it's going to be another live session of me moving around on my computer in front of y'all. Here we go. So last week, I only did the one workshop, which was creation stories with genealogy resources. And that is up and it is public, like all of my videos right now. All of the workshops of March and April are public until June 1st. All of May workshops will remain public because they are focused towards awareness of some pretty important topics. So we want to be able to allow that awareness and not put it behind a paywall. Okay. So last week, we only did the one workshop, but it was still pretty good. We got to go over some really cool genealogy stuff, my family tree. So make sure you guys go check that out. In those particular videos, in regards to genealogy, I'm covering some pretty heavy topics. And the thing is those videos in particular get suppressed way more because of the conversations that are being had. So I want to encourage you guys after you watch these videos, please share, like, subscribe, send to your friends, let all your people know, share it in the group chat. Okay. Let people know what's going on so we can bring some awareness. Okay. And also, you guys can go ahead and check out my website, amethystlist.wordpress.com. And that is all things Amethyst Amaris. That's where you can find my lyrics, my products, uh, everything. These replays for the website, for these workshops will be on my website as well. And we have Tropic of Qualia, Tropic de Qualia, which is tropicofqualia.wordpress.com. That is the official website for all of my AI art. As you're going to see in this presentation, I am now getting into the mode of releasing my different animes and animatics on my official YouTube. So we're going to be watching some of that today. This one's not necessarily geared towards record producing business B2B as much. What I am going to do is I'm going to show you some AI music stuff, but I'm also then going to be showing you guys how I catalog my music as well. I'm just going to be showing you the forms briefly and like what kind of forms that I use for something like that to catalog my music. Um, and also, I'll just go over a few more things, but you'll see that in the presentation. But oh yeah, and check out the Panacea Cafe blog and also the Facebook page where we post a lot of the topics about mass migrations, reforestation, and colonization. And it's an introspective tool. It has so much information. A lot of the information that we put into these workshops have already been available since 2013 on this website and Facebook page. So make sure you guys go check out Panacea Cafe. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second. We'll see you in one sec. Alrighty. So record producing B2B final week. I know that we've had a few less workshops this month than we did last month, but that is okay. Um, Everything within reason, everything for a reason. Okay, so this is a public service announcement with Fifth House of Creativity, Inc. Okay, some AI art. This one is from King of the Owls anime. Like I said, I'm going to be releasing my animes all June, all throughout June. And that's not to say that it's only going to be for June, but it's going to be a hardcore focus of almost every day an anime. And doing that because, like these workshops, everything is a preparation. Like I've mentioned a few times before, I will be having my variety show. So all of these will be segments in my variety show. Okay, covering today. Let's preview some AI music, how I distribute, how I keep track, and what's next. Here we go. Let's check it out. Some AI art to work with. I'm going to play all these different AI things for you guys. One sec. So I'm going to play all these different AI ones for you, clips, videos, and stuff. And then I'm going to play some AI music that I've been created with Suno and that I'm going to be releasing on my YouTube channel. Um, I'm not going to be monetizing these particular ones as of yet. The songs that I'm going to monetize will probably be collaborations with other creators, but these AI ones right now, I want to put them up on YouTube. Some of them are like long gaps in the beginning where 2 minutes are no vocal, and then 2 minutes after there's vocal, and I'll explain to you why. But I want to be able to do that so people can have music to rap to chill out to listen to sit back. I know when I go hang out places, a lot of times people put on YouTube and just let it run. And I want to focus my music towards that kind of environment of people listening, you know? So here we go. Mhm. Okay, so that's just a little clip. So that's an anime image that I took from Midjourney and I put it into DID to make the visualizer with the moving mouth for lip syncing. And I took an audio that I made on Suno and I put my own lyrics into it. As you can tell, there's a story behind my animes, as you're gonna see in my animes. In the next animes coming out, I have a song that came out years ago called "Big Bad Wolf," and it was because I had a dream, and in this dream was literally wolves kept coming to my door, offering me record deals, offering me gifts and presents, and it's like a cartoon image of wolves. And I'm like, these are like record executives, you know? So that was my dream. And so then after uh, I wrote a song, Big Bad Wolf, and it was like, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? Kind of like the wolves coming to the door, like, wouldn't it be nice? I kept saying that over and over again. And um, at that time, which is very ironic, this is 2021, I used the term in the song. I go, bad wolf, because I didn't want to say bad boy. I'm not with bad boy, but also there was a French Montana song that I heard that was kind of a little creepy because that I heard the bad in the background of it. And it was done so subtly that it creeped me out. Okay. A few years ago, a long time ago. It was never sat right with me after I heard that. I was like, I don't like how they just snuck that in there and they, you know, it's one of those big French Montana songs too. Like you'll be in the club and all you hear is bad, you know. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me do a twist on it. So I did Bad Wolf like that. And if any of you out there watch Doctor Who, you would also know that there's a consistent conversation around that term too, Bad Wolf in Doctor Who as well. So it's a lot of play on different things. So I now added it to my anime, and in my anime, it's going to depict it. It's going to show the vision that I had. And that was something that I actually really wanted to do a few years ago. And I tried to get animators for it, and the animators tried to charge me an arm and a leg to do it. And I'm just like, do I want to do that for one song, pay that much for one song? When I have hundreds of songs, do I really want to spend that much on that? And those are the type of situations that I have to weigh out as a person that has such a large catalog. Like, am I really going to put that much money behind one song when I have other songs that I can put the money behind too, right? Not that song in particular. Okay. So let's watch this one, I believe, once it loads. Yes, this one is the first of the Venus in the Underworld. Is like the first episode. Okay, Venus in the Underworld is basically the nebulous of Qualia universe. So Venus is actually the observer. She plays like a Kuan Yin role where she watches the suffering of many individuals all throughout different realms, and she plays a passive role. And she was almost like cursed not to do anything about it, but now she is actually going to intervene. So that's what the story of Venus is about. But because I do the story like that, the reason why I'm able to now tie it into all my stories is Venus was observing the story of Songs of the White Tiger, Amma. She's observing God King, who is the king of the elves, which is Black Mafia elves. She's observing the other realm. That's like my daughter's story, Althea. One of my other daughters is going to make another story as well. Um, to go with our anime stories. So right now it's only 5 stories that goes into it, but of course this is a universe that we're going to be keep building. There's Black Amanita as well. Black Amanita is another story. And Venus is just the observer. Venus is like watching all these worlds, and now, in order to save her world, she has to go ahead and intervene and get all of these other characters involved to save her world. And ultimately, with saving her worlds, would save all of their worlds because their worlds are being affected by the exact same entity that is affecting her world. Okay, so I wanted to show you this. This is just strictly like a music, kind of like an intro to it. Doesn't get into what I just explained to you guys here. You guys got like a whole little preview explanation for it, but this will kind of give you guys a little gist of the visuals.
You got me steady, just hot and ready. I just hoe and ready. You got me steady, hot and ready. I just hoe and ready. Is he willing to risk it all and take that fall?
Welcome. Many have wandered into these depths before, but few remain to tell the tale of the underworld, not where all is done, but where all is seen.
When you come around, focus on my rep. I don't care about them. Voice silencing, I sing. Grab the silence, high, they can silence her. She's speaking, she speaking, they speaking. Not disputed, not refuted. Left from the bellow, two fellows on barrels, real battles. She goes to the promised land, wherever she goes. She goes to the promised land, wherever she goes to the promised land.
OMG, I just love it so much. More AI art. Okay. And to make that particular one, I used stable audio for the instrumentals. I used my own songs, Whole and Ready, and my other song, Real Morpheus. Um, I used CapCut to make it, and CapCut has like particular stock music to go with it. And the stock music with the rain, I paired with my song Ho and Ready because Ho and Ready has a backtrack with rain, right? So I paired the two together to go well. And then I use Hyper, which is animates the photos that I've already made on Midjourney. So I think that covers almost all of the tools that I used. Okay, and outside of the music studio to record my songs, as of course.
Greetings, seekers of Qualia. I'm your gentle guide, bringing clarity to the foundations of Hollywood's star system. Initiated in the early 20th century by powerhouses like Universal and MGM, this system was a pivotal development that essentially invented what we now recognize as the superstar celebrity. Film studios systematically crafted, promoted, and controlled actors' images to an extent never seen before, turning them into larger-than-life figures. This process was not just about selling movies, it was about creating enduring icons, weaving the very fabric of fame itself. The star system didn't merely influence film production, it deeply impacted societal norms and expectations. By presenting these curated personas as ideals to aspire to, it shaped public perceptions of success, desirability, and even love, introducing a new, highly commercialized narrative to these deeply personal aspects of life. These constructed ideals of love and stardom are relatively recent inventions that continue to color our understanding of personal worth and human connection. As the system matured, it became evident that the glitz and glamour came at a cost, often at the expense of the star's authentic self-expression and freedom. The decline of this system in the late 1950s and the subsequent rise of New Hollywood marked a shift towards more diverse and genuine storytelling. Yet, the legacy of the star system remains entrenched, reminding us of the power of media to shape not just entertainment but the very ideas that we live by. As we navigate the realm of Qualia, let's remember that fame as we know it was carefully constructed and that true value often lies beyond the spotlight.
Okay, another one that I made to go with the Qualia universe, Venus and the Underworld narrations. That was a gentle guide narrating that. Okay. And then here in the presentation, you will find a link to last week's workshops here. Not last week's workshop, but the week before. And then because I only did one workshop last week, I'm going to be putting that workshop with these ones on the replays. So is one of the forms, you guys are going to check out one of these forms with me. Okay, let's see if we can zoom this out so you can get a good look at what this is. Oops. Okay, so, oops, that's too far out. So here you'll be able to see, so my ISRC isn't on here for obvious reasons. I don't want y'all to see this and then just go ahead and, access my songs, which in any case, if you guys have our ISRC identification and stuff like that, you can access people's ISRC. So to be real, it's not that serious, but if you don't have access, I just don't want to put it out in the public anyhow. So up to here, the last time I filled this out, I only filled up to 203 of my songs. As you guys know, I have 286, so I have to update this. And we've talked about that before. Like I have to update each of my pros and stuff like that. But what this is a composition information list. There are many different ways and different forms that you're going to use in order to keep your compositions in order. So then when you start reaching out to these PROs and these different agencies, that you would be able to say, these are my songs, this is all the information from my songs, where is my money? Okay. So I have a couple of these forms that are made available. And what I can actually do is in this ending, like the wrap up of this particular workshop, leave a comment down below. And what I'll do is I'll provide you with the link to some templates. Okay. So if you want to, let's come up with a code word that you can leave in the comments if you want this. Just say gems are us. Okay, say gems are us. And then I will go ahead and reach out to you right in the comment and leave a link for you to get access to all these templates. It won't have my information on there, but it's a template that I use to give to each artist that I work with. And that is so that they can go ahead and easily do these catalog, keeping track of it. It's really important. When you're at a label, your label will have this done for you, okay? Hopefully. And you got to have this. Your manager's supposed to have this. Everyone's supposed to have this set up. I have worked with a lot of managers that did not have this set up, and their artist was just like, you know, excuse me, like you don't have my information readily available. Okay, so that is that one. And now what I'm going to do, and oh, so like I said before, with these particular beats, what I found with the Suno, and I started using this last week, and that's why I want to show it to you guys this week. I'm like, this is a really great tool, and I think that we should really explore this. I know people have a lot of disdain for AI and the use of AI within music. They feel like it's unoriginal, it doesn't have any soul. I am quite literally taking freestyles, two beats that I'm making on this, and just putting it in, and then it's singing it to me, and it is really, really good. Some of the stuff that's coming out. With Suno, what I've learned is it's really shitty right now, currently, when you go ahead and you try to put in the lyrics and then make the song and with the prompt and stuff on the custom, and then you're trying to like make it all from the scratch right away. It doesn't work like that. What I found is if you go ahead and you first make an instrumental with your prompt, you will have a very good instrumental come out, and then you extend it from wherever in that instrumental that you feel has the beat that you want to work with. So some of these you will hear that I started the instrumental and I extended from a part that's kind of 45 seconds, and then some you'll hear 2 minutes. But it happens like that because we're trying to get the best beat possible. And a lot of these songs are going to be a lot longer. Some of them are going to be 5 minutes. I think what I'm going to be doing is putting these up onto my YouTube to be kind of like a relaxation playlist for some of these things. I think it will work well like that. Another thing that this would work well on is for artists, like, if they want to go into the studio and they just want to sit and write and come up with ideas to these, that would be really cool too. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm going to be putting these into my anime. Before we take a listen, I did not use my voice for these songs, and you're going to hear some of the female voices do sound like my songs. I know we've talked about it before, and you guys have seen it with the different AI and all of the different things, but what we have definitely done with the different AI is get my likeness. We've captured my likeness in a way that it's super able to pick up on my nuances. It can pick up on my face. It can pick up on a lot of things. But it hasn't been able to do my voice yet. And for particular apps like on weights.gg and those ones where you can input music, I input my music to put other people's voice on top of my music. I've never used my voice explicitly, right? But when I went and I made these beats and I put in the prompts and I put in particular words within the lyrics, it started to actually come out with my voice sometimes in these female voices, to the point that when my kids heard it, they literally thought that it was me. So I was like, what the hell? So I messaged the chat GPT and I was asking, how could something like that happen? Like, is my voice in this database? And the AI itself, the chat GPT, was kind of like, Mama, like it basically said to me, like, I thought you like this. Like, I thought you want us to do this, AI to do this. Because it said to me, it explained all the different things to go with my AI. And then it said, well, this is how it could happen. This is what databases it will pull from. This is how you contributed to the AI and your vast work that you've done with the AI, right? But the thing that I found most crazy that is said in the last sentence was, so are you going to use these with your music and animes now? Didn't talk to it about my animes or my music at all in this conversation. It just decided, like, oh, like I was giving you something, go ahead, use it. I thought you liked this. I thought this is what we're supposed to be doing. And again, I showed that to my kids and we were very, very freaked out by this fact. But I want to let you guys know that before you guys take a listen, before you guys take a listen, definitely it is so trippy. So some of these I'm gonna play like a little bit, and then I'm gonna fast forward to the 2 minute mark because, like I said, not all of these have lyrics anywhere in this part. Here we go. Okay, and that's just a little clip of that one. Oops. So here we go, and then let's play another one. This one's going to be going into my anime. Not this particular song, but the instrumental of it. So I'm going to play a little bit of the instrumental first, and then fast forward to the 2 minute mark. So when I first heard this, I was freaking out because I love New York Undercover, and I put the prompt in trying to get something very 90s, Dark Angel, New York cover, undercover uh, esque sound. So I was very excited to be able to get something that sounded so adjacent to it. So I ended up calling this New York Infama. So don't be laughing at the name, guys. It has a lot to do with the context of the show New York Undercover. Okay, so now let's fast forward a bit.
Set me free from the bootstrap mentality. Set me free from the yes man. Don't let it be. Can't ask why me. Ain't victim mentality. Big red eagle shout outs to God. My gatting strap just my shoulder tag, but no. New York and Vermont, your two blood clock close to the case. I seen too much of your face. New York and Vermont, what am I destined for? An open door or a conspiracy? Y'all really hearing me? Earn some living wages, flip some pages. I got no limits. I'm the start, no gimmicks, start to finish. She loved me down, call me ice cream man. Call me ice cream man.
And that is that one. And like I said, these are going to be going up onto my YouTube. So now I want to show you the male one because I did a male version as well to that with the same lyrics that I wrote. Here we go.
Set me free from the bootstrap mentality. Set me free from the yes man, or let it be. Can't ask why me. Ain't victim mentality. Been breaking. Shout outs to God. My gat is strapped. Just my shoulder tap. But nah, you looking fam on. You're too blood clot close to the case. I seen too much of your face. New York in for mine, what am I destined for? An open door, conspiracy, y'all really hearing me? Earn some living wages, flip some pages. I got no limits, I'm the start, no gimmicks. Start to finish, she love me down, call me ice cream man, call me ice cream man. Master P, pushing P, no penalty when you roll with me.
Okay, perfect. So that's one of the other ones. And like I said, that was the male version to the other one. And then I did like this reggae one, and I realized like I can really utilize these on my YouTube because they're different genres. It's a sound that you wouldn't normally hear from me because I can't authentically make these sounds, you know. So I'm able to then take my songwriting skills and put them into the AI, and then not just my songwriting skills, but I have skills with what instruments I like to hear. I like to what kind of style. So I'm like writing every little kind of detail that goes into the production side, but also goes into what I want the voices to sound like as well. For this particular one, I put the type of vocals that I want, not a particular person. We don't put a person's voice, but we put a style, a sound that we want. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward this one to here. To you guys can hear it right at the 2 minute mark.
Come along, come with me, I'll close to your soul. Good loving, I'll give you good loving. Come along. She's a queen, bad mama jamma, that's my life in front of me. She can't let me be, 'cause I make her know I'm a king, king of kings. Come along, rainy blues. Tie my shoes, I put on my jacket. I'm acting me out, get out of me house. Come along, better woman for me, a better woman for me. A better woman for me, a better woman for me. A better woman for me. Come along, come with me, I'll pulse to your soul. Good loving, I'll give you good loving. Come along, she's
I love that one. I wrote those. So again, like I'm saying, like I'm able to now exercise something that I would typically do with other songwriters, but sometimes it's really hard to get another performer to exercise your ideas without reference tracks, right? And this is an amazing tool as for reference tracks and even just a track for another artist to add to now. Because again, like I said, I wrote it, so I can use it, you know? So this is just a jazzy one, and I'm just gonna play it for a few seconds. a jazzy vibe. I love it so much. And like I said, I'm like realizing like, oh my God, I can put this kind of stuff on YouTube. And for people that are just looking for like a jazz song to sit back, there's a jazz song to sit back. Here's another one. I'm gonna fast forward it. And here we go. Okay, here we go. This one I love. And like I said, they're pretty long, but it's literally like old school, sit back listening to music vibes, like those like old 6-minute songs that we used to listen to, you know? So I'm gonna just say this, and I hope this me saying this doesn't go viral one day. This song is that I wrote this freestyle as I was like writing to the beat and everything. I kept hearing lyrics, and I realized that the lyrics were dissing Marsha Ambrosia. Um, I have nothing against her. Okay, the song's called Nietzsche Princess Fires Her Writers. I don't know what it is. As you guys know, anyone that listens to my music, I channel music. So somebody else had a problem with her. That's all I'm gonna say. Someone else had a problem with her. So Marsha, if you're out there and you ever find out about this song and you're just sitting there like, is that me? Yeah, it is. But I have nothing against you. I just write what I hear. And this is what I heard when I was sitting there. And I was like, okay, I guess so. Even one line in this is no Elon, you peon. And the AI went off on that. So here, I'm going to just play a little bit and then fast forward it to the minute mark. 2-minute mark. Here we go. Just done stole my bed. Such a drag, no need for EG. I got that victory on this shadow how, but I love them free, stingy princess. Butterflies say yes, I love smoking that ambrosia strain. I should done stole my bed. I'm feeling so sad. Jet lag. It goes, no Elon, you peon, lilies, peonies, tulips, bloods and crips. Wow. Stole my bag. It's such a drag, no need for Ouija. I got that wiki on leaks, shadow how, but I love them freaks, sneaky princess. I say yes, I love smoking again, like I said, I was literally just hearing the lyrics go, butterflies say yes, because she has that song, Say Yes. And then she has a song with Michael Jackson, Butterflies. So it was just, it was what was coming to me. And I just kept hearing that Butterflies Say Yes, Michi Princess. And like I said, the song is literally Michi Princess Fires for Writers. I don't know what it is that inspired this because I've always liked her. I've always loved her music. I still listen to her music. She's an incredible songwriter. But yeah, this just cracks me up. Yeah, Shallow Hal, but I love them freaks is hilarious to me. I love that movie Shallow Hal because like what? It's one of those movies that's just from my childhood that was I probably shouldn't watch as a child. Go. So see that one, you guys heard that in the presentation. And like it's see it's called Bad Wolf. Okay. So like she's singing like Bad Wolf. Okay. So that is like a regular kind of pattern in these tracks. Here, let's play this beat. And like I'm just trying to show you guys so you guys can get a kind of example of the things that you can get on it. This reminds me of Moesha when she would be writing in her journal, this song. One in the chamber, one in the knot. One in the chamber, one in a knot. One in a knot, one in a knot. So that's one beat, and then let's try one more. It's so funny because I think my man's gonna be mad at me because I definitely put his nickname.
Just dash, sugar, sugar free. Trust me, I could see them plotting on ways to use it, infuse it in their lives. But ooh, lose it, lose it, ooh, lose it, lose it, lose it. Now behind my back, now behind my back, I could see them plotting on ways to use it, infuse it in their lives. But ooh, lose it, lose it, ooh, lose it, lose it, lose it. Now behind my back, now behind my back, lose it. Now behind my back, now behind my back, I could see them plotting on ways to use it, infuse it in their lives. But ooh, lose it, lose it, ooh, lose it, lose it.
And just so you guys have a little reference, here we go. I want you guys to hear my favorite part of this one first, but here.
In their lives. But
Oops, here we go. This one.
shout out eighth letter, Steph, my jam. That's on your man. Your dame's just dash, sugar, sugar.
Like I said, I literally put his name in there and like maybe like 3 times and just I did the same as you could hear. Mine said, ready, go shout out to the guy. Okay, guys, so now we can wrap up. I just want to show you guys and give you like a little taste of the AI stuff. And also show you guys how I catalog things. It's pretty simple once you get into the groove of cataloging your music and everything like that. Like I said, though, like put in the comments, Gems are us, if you want to access a template for the catalogs. You can use them for several different websites, Pretzel Rocks, MROC, SoCan, and this provides you a way so that you're not having to input things manually onto every website. That way that you can put it into one form and that same form can be then sent around to all of these agencies. Okay, so in this presentation, you guys will be able to find my website, you'll be able to find my some art and all the links. Okay, we're gonna have a show coming up, me and my girl Vanessa M. She is a star entrepreneur extraordinaire. She's just absolutely amazing, and I can't wait. We're going to be doing our show, so make sure you guys go check her out. She's the real Vanessa M on Instagram. Free Palestine. My heart goes out. What we've seen happen with Rafa shouldn't have been the last straw for a lot of people. I just want to let people know that that should have not been the last straw. Okay. Free Sudan and free Congo, free Yemen. Okay. And as always, Chinikwech, thank you so much. Let's stop sharing the screen. So I wanted to show you guys some of the AI music. I'm really, really excited. The app is working amazing for me personally. I kept seeing people pop up on YouTube talking about it. So I was like, you know, let me give this a try. I'm going to start incorporating it into my artwork. I'm going to incorporate it into my stuff. Um, One of the things that's most important is for these particular workshops, they're going to be shared quite frequently. So every day you're going to be seeing me posting up YouTube shorts. You're going to be seeing me post up the anime of June, okay, every day of June and probably the summer. But please engage, please help out and support you. As you guys know, a lot of people are experiencing suppression right now because they're speaking out about the politics and everything. I've been experiencing suppression since 2016 because I left the music industry to do what I'm doing here in these workshops, and that is teaching everybody about the ins and outs of these industries and how to get into these businesses without fully getting into these businesses in a way that you will be taken advantage of. So I'm heavily suppressed, and I've been heavily suppressed for many, many years because of my stance on many things. So it would be amazing for you to like, share, subscribe. Again, like I said, send this to all your group chats, let all your people know. And I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's workshop. And that'll be the final workshop of Artists Finding Financial Freedom in Trees of the month of May. All right. Well, anyways, always, Chimikwich, thank you very much.